Trayvon, I am Mike Brown. Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. We in the scene. Hands up, don't shoot. We don't have no guns. Hands up, don't shoot. We don't have no drugs. Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. We in the scene. Hands up, don't shoot.
I can find it easy to forgive kids for being wrong. After all, they're the product of the adults around them, those who are charged from the moment of conception of giving these completely empty and impressionable minds an education based on truth, fact, understanding, and love. But all too often in this age, we are faced with the product of parents and role models who would be better suited caring for furniture than caring for children, for they fill their heads with lies, half-truths, rhetoric, a lack of morality, and social understanding. So when kids do or say something that has been proven completely false and nothing more than a lie, I, and we, should find it in our hearts to forgive them, for in so many ways they have absolutely no idea what they're doing, what they're saying, and what the consequences of their actions might be. I find it somewhat more difficult, but still relatively easy, to forgive the current spate of pro athletes we have in our midst for saying and doing some stunningly stupid things. After all, having covered many an amateur and pro athlete for years, I know firsthand how they often have not one iota of understanding about what a real life is. A good number of them, but thankfully not all, are mired in the mud of entitlement and worship, fawned over, handed everything free from socks to cocktails to illegal drugs, many times with their bank accounts filled and their brains seeping intelligence like a perforated football. So when these airheaded jocks allow themselves to be brainwashed by the lemmings around them, I can sometimes forgive them. While they are often adults, they will never be mistaken for anything even mildly approaching social intelligence or having morality.
These guys, these football players, they work for the NFL. Mm-hmm. So it's if the NFL has a problem with it, well, they're going to have to answer for that. But this has nothing to do with anyone outside of the NFL organization. Yeah. You know, if they work for them, that's not what they're supposed to do. There's a, you know, like you said, they can't make, you know, whatever kind of protest. They can't do this. They can't do that. Then they're, whatever, you get suspended, you pay a fine. But what is this anybody else, what's this their concern?
I find it almost impossible, yet with a hint of possibility, to forgive the steaming dunderheads, apologists, mindless morons, and broadcast star twits who toss about their half-baked and half-derriered opinions about the internet with neither a hint of common sense nor common intelligence. Those who are so proud of themselves in having a cardboard set and a YouTube channel, allowing them to spill their bombastic, bilious bile that could barely pass as pablum on the mental thought scale, who believe Twitter is their news delivery godsend, and inhale just enough hairspray moments before every taping so that the possibility exists of a cogent electrical thought being trapped somewhere between brain synapses and maybe miraculously becoming something intelligent just this side of barnyard hemp, following the stench of lies that exemplifies their pathetic existence.
Hands up. Don't shoot. It's a rallying cry of people all across America who are fed up with police violence.
But I will not forgive those elected officials in a position of power, the fabricated reverends, the network broadcasters, the entertainers who can't wait to sell another billion downloads, those who anoint themselves as the conscience of a community while spreading proven lies, proven deception, and proven emotional incitement in order to get their 15 minutes of feckless fame, those who use a fabricated, phony phrase and continue their despicable schemes to curry favor, votes, and donations. Sure, I'll forgive them the moment they publicly apologize for perpetuating a lie that has set back any real discussion seeking understanding and solutions. I won't hold my breath waiting for such pustulous pinheads to do the right thing. Hey, it's not in their makeup. And thanks to them, it won't be in the makeup of those seeking real improvement, punishing the truly guilty, and creating honest social change for another generation and maybe more. I can't hold my breath, for the projectile evacuation every time they're brought into the conversation gets in the way of the words. That's my opinion, and that is telling it like it is. Rock on, true believers. Thanks so much for joining us. We're back tomorrow. We'll get you ready for the weekend. We will continue to cover the big stories, and we'll continue to bring you the insight as well in the arena and right here where we question everything on MidPoint.